What up, you guys? Slim here at Team Purple Panda, here with just a discussion in general that I've been meaning to cover for a while. And, I feel that now is the appropriate time for this discussion to be held. It's July 20th. A lot of stuff is going to be going down in the next couple of weeks with new releases from the TCG. And I feel that now is a good time to talk about why cards cost the price they do. Some of these card prices are getting ridiculous for certain cards. Cards that were used to be worth so much money are dropping to ridiculous like penny amounts, and Konami is wrong. This needs to be addressed because Konami has screwed us royally these last couple of months, and are going to continue to until the new list. The new list, I feel itself, is going to fuck so many people over because of their investments, and I'm making this video so that people understand exactly what's been going on, and I know every player out there can relate to this because at one time or another you invested in something and it turned a blind eye and it got bad for you and you took a loss, and I've done so much of that myself, and I don't like to see good players invest good money and lose it to the stupidity on the company themselves. So I'm going to get into a couple things about why cards cost the price they do. I'll go over a couple things that people don't know about cards that have inflated in price, deflated in price, and yeah, that's what this video is for, so enjoy it. So first thing first, Solemn Warning. For people who don't know, when Solemn Warning first came out in Dual Rev, completely overlooked for like the first week. People were interested in Pot of Duality. They didn't give a shit about other cards, and people misread Solemn Warning. People thought it could only negate a special summon. They didn't realize you could negate a normal summon. I noticed this when I first picked up the card, and I got them cheap. I got 2 warnings, first ed originals for how much was it? $25. I got one for 15 and one for 10. It's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't spend anything, and I was running Gladiator Beast at the time, so I had my 2 warnings. I couldn't lose. Like, they said, they go normal summon. I'm like, warning. They're like, what the fuck did you just do? You can't do that. I'm like, read the card, dude. They're like, oh wow, what the fuck? This card's so good. And, the word must have passed because the card blew up. People were running him in 3. I was running him in 3. It was so good, and then Warning had its price jump. It literally went from like $15, $20 overnight to about $70 to $90. The last regionals I was at, they were going for $90 a piece. The ones that were in the cases were like $75 for the unlimited ultra, and like for the ultimate it was like $95. It was fucking ridiculous. And now, if you look on eBay, Warning is staying at a solid 60 to 75 for the lowest rarity and going all the way up to like 110 for like the highest rarity. And it's just ridiculous. Like, people are wondering, how the hell did this happen? It's mostly because of Konami. They limit Warning to 2, and you would think, oh, the price is going to go down. Price isn't going to go down, you guys. The price is going to go up because they're going to be in demand. The fact that you can only run 2, and it's so crucial. If you notice, they profile the decks that run multiple warnings back when you could run 3, and why Warning was so good, of why like so many people won duels because of 3 warnings. And it's like, then they limit it to 2 and you don't have any. You're going to go out there and spend money on these. People have been asking me, Slim, is getting Warning a good investment? Yes, getting Warning is a good investment. The price tag sucks. Like, literally, it just sucks. $70 sucks for a card, but it's a good investment because in the long run, unless Konami is fucked, just like fucked up, and they limit Warning to 1, buying 2 right now is probably a good chance because, now is the only time you're going to be able to get them before they go up. I don't see Warning's price changing. I don't see it going down at all because the demand is too high. Besides, it's a really good card, you guys. Like, you honestly need these. Like, there's no way to get around it. You need this card in your deck. Most decks need it, and you can find other substitutions, but in the end, nothing really rivals the original. So that's what I have to say on Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning, the price is the price that it is, but it's funny to see that a card that was once $15 and overlooked is now one of the highest and most demanded cards around. So that's what I say on Warning, you guys. On that topic of demanded cards, we are going to talk about Pot of Duality, you guys. Pot of Duality used to be ridiculous. It was worth $130, $140. The price went up. It stayed solid at $125 for a long time. And, like when people thought D-Rev, they instantly thought of Pot of Duality. Every other card was just whatever. Like, fuck the other cards. We just want Pot of Duality. Pot of Duality is now being reprinted, you guys. It's being reprinted as a fucking super rare, and I think that is just a big slap in the face to players who have invested in this card. Konami has fucked up so many times, and this is easily one of their biggest fuck-ups. They release broken cards that are just ridiculous in a game like this, like Reborn Tengu, Hyper Librarian, Formula Synchron. All these cards that, honestly, in a card game like this, they don't deserve to be around. Like, they're just ridiculously broken. Like, with Pot of Duality, It used to be one of the most sought after cards. It was really hard to get unless you were lucky, you had the money to invest. Now it's going to be ridiculously simple. It's coming in a tin that everyone will have. Come August 30th, I'm telling you, everyone is going to have a Pot of Duality, and it's going to be fucking ridiculous. People like who invested so much money are taking such a loss right now, and it makes me sick because my biggest problem with the Pot of Duality reprint is that bad players are gonna get their hands on good cards. They've already confirmed they're reprinting Duality, Archlord Christia, Dark Samorg, Elemental Hero Gaia, and I've heard the word about Fossil Dyna, and it just makes me sick because bad players do not deserve good cards. That is one of my biggest things in this game. They misplay, they fuck up. If people looked at the Nationals coverage or read on the forums, Konami fucked up again. They covered bad players in this game, all their fucking mistakes that they made, and winning because, ooh, they summoned Tengu or got lucky off a Tengu play. You get no credit for that. You're just a bad player because you just happened to do something stupid. You didn't do anything skillful. Ooh, fucking Tengu left the field. Ooh, I got another one. Oh, really? No shit you did. Because Konami wants you to play like that. They're basically setting you up to play badly. There's no skill in this game anymore with cards like that. Like, honestly, it's rare that you'll see a deck that takes a lot of skill to run. These decks are autopilot. My deck is autopilot. GKs are very autopilot. Fish are pretty damn autopilot once they go off. You know, all these decks have like an autopilot feature, and it's ridiculous because bad players are getting rewarded for their stupidity, and I can't stand it. And the fact that these little noobs are going to have Pot of Duality, run them in 3, and think they're so good for playing it just makes me sick. And I don't agree with what Konami's done. The only positive thing I see in this is for the budget players who do not have the funds to get cards like this. That is the only good thing I see coming from this on Konami's part. The only thing they've done right is to help out the budget players. But for every good budget player out there, there's 3 or 4 morons who don't know their ass from their elbow in this game and do not deserve good cards like this, and it's ridiculous. Bad players do not deserve to play this game. They should get the fuck out of this game. This is not their game, and they don't deserve this. This is like a reward for them for doing nothing, for being stupid, and it's crazy. But, you know, like I said, Konami fucks up all the time. Back on other cards that have inflated in price, I've covered Pot of Duality, all the reprints. You know, like, those of you who are taking a loss from this, I'm really sorry. Like, this is crazy, you know, that you're taking such a hard loss money-wise because Konami decided to reprint this shit. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully you can sell your stuff off. Hopefully you can find people that will buy it and respect the original cards. I'm one of those people. I think original dualities are the only way to go. And, you know, go ahead and run your supers. But, you know, if you're a player that doesn't know how to use duality, then please don't waste my time. Like, it's just a waste of time. Back on cards that have been reprinted. I mean, not reprinted, that are inflating in price. I'll give you an example, one of my favorite cards, Deloran, Tiger the Ice Barrier. Deloran has only gone up in price because of the loot, because of the fish deck I profiled for everybody. It wasn't my original idea, but the idea was posted months and months ago by several players, and it was because of this. Deloran took a giant jump from like a $5 card that people would just throw away to like $15, $20. I happened to look on eBay like right now just to see how much it was going for. And right now Deloran is going for a minimum of like maybe $10 to $12, which is, you know, ridiculous. And some people are charging ridiculous amounts. I saw one guy charging $35. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? I'm like, maybe for dual terminal, but sure as hell not for the Hidden Arsenal one. And, you know, Deloran's price is steady. You know, it hasn't changed. But I feel that a card that used to be worth nothing now being worth like a pretty penny is ridiculous. The fact that it's only good in one deck that I know of and that it's not going to last, you guys. I'll be very surprised if Deloran stays at 3. Konami knows about the loop. They did it on purpose to get money. To Konami, all this is about money, you guys. Like, honestly, they reprint Deloran, they instantly think money. Like, this is going to get me money. And it's like, oh my god, are you shitting me? You know what? You're making so many bad choices for players. Why was Reborn Tengu created as the preview card? To make money. Why did Librarian come out and be only available if you subscribe to Shonen Jump? To make money. Konami and Shonen Jump are like this. That is why Librarian only comes like that, and why that's why Librarian is so expensive. You think you were getting a good deal if when Librarian goes to 1, those of you that have 3 and 4 of them, the price is just going to go down and it'll stay solid at a decent price, but you know, you lose money regardless. We're losing money while they are just profiting off of all the money we're losing, and it's, you know, I just don't think it's fair to really good players. And, you know, I've been meaning to say this for a really long time, and I'm glad I'm getting the chance to, and I hope that people watch this video because I have nothing against Konami, thank them for making this game, but why can't you make this a fair game for players? I think Magic, they make the game a lot fairer for players. I mean, granted, they ban random shit, but I don't know enough about Magic to understand, but I've heard that their prize support is better and their treatment of the players is better, so that's all I gotta say. And on the last couple of cards that are going up, Formula is ridiculous. I just held up 3 formulas, which is almost $60 for a set. It's a fucking rare. It's ridiculous. I mean, I had to lay back in my seat just because of this, because it's absolutely ridiculous. A rare being $15-$20 is unheard of. This isn't Cyberstein, you guys. Cyberstein was like $15 for a good reason, but now Formula is going up. I mean, it's good in so many decks, but leave it to Konami. They create a crazy card like this, and then just make tons and tons of money off it. So in the end, Konami makes all the money, and if we invested in good cards that are getting hit on the list or that are being reprinted, we take the loss and they profit off our loss. That is what drives me crazy, is that we aren't winning in the end. And like Emmer's Blade getting reprinted is ridiculous. The Hidden Arsenal Special Edition luckily doesn't give you, you have a shot at getting Brionek, a shot at getting Mistworm, a shot at getting these cards. You're not guaranteed them, but you are guaranteed an Emmer's Blade or a Pineapple. I mean, I don't give a damn about Pineapple, but fucking Emmer's Blade used to be like $70. Now it's going to be worth like, what, maybe 10, if that? And I mean, it's just ridiculous, you guys. And I feel really bad for all the players that invested a lot of money. I've invested a lot of money in this game, and now it's just like a slap in the face for everything that's going on. If they they were talking about reprinting Fossil Dyna. I mean, oh my god, $55-$60 card is going to go down to like $10. And I mean, like I said, it's good for the budget players, bad for the players who invested so much money and time in this game. And I just feel that this needed to be addressed, and there's nothing we can do. That's the real sad part. We've done all we can, and now we just have to play this game. And for those of you who are good players and know you're good players and you're not noobs, you don't make stupid mistakes, you deserve everything. You deserve these reprints. You deserve, to be able to get cards with ease. But to all the bad players who are going to get these cards, please don't come anywhere near me. Like, I don't want to waste my time and watch you misplay like a moron and get rewarded for it. It just drives me crazy. That's all I got to say, you guys. This is an update on, what's been going on with Konami and all the reprints and what I honestly think about card prices. So please continue to rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Leave me feedback. And yeah, that's all I got to say, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up everything. Comment below if you have anything to add. And thank you for watching.